This is Tilak. Welcome back to one more TCS tutorial. In our last lesson or a tutorial, we see how to create what is a TCS item and how to create a TCS benefit item. Today, we will look into how to create a salary base TCS item. We have a three salary base TCS item. One is at salary basis, other one is salary by symbol component, another one is salary by rate. Now, before we get into creating a TCS item, we will see how the salary base is defined. Okay, we are not going to create anything or change anything. We are just going to have a look at that. Now, if you are there are okay, there are many types are there. We look at one of each type. Like if you get into the information here, you have a name. You can have a no code and active or not, and LDG salary basis always create for LDG. Then you have all this other information. What is the salary basis type and what frequency, annually, monthly, where is defined it. If it is what is the annualization factor? Okay, if it is monthly, probably they put 12. If it is hourly, they put whatever that hours. If it is bi-monthly, they probably put 24 like that. Well, no, that multiply by this one will end up in annual salary. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the decimal place has to be displayed? What is that? What is the rounding and what is annualized with annualized value? What is the rounding if you are doing it? In this case, these are the same. And violation behavior, whether you want to error or you want to do a warning. Okay, we don't get into all these things. We are more interested in the value. So where the value goes, we also don't need that. Okay, but in this way we need this one to determine what is the payroll period. The reason is the salary values are presented for a payroll period. So we can only determine the payroll period through this element. So we are interested in here also. Okay. This is what that salary simple basis. Now we'll get into how the salary defined for a simple component. Okay, now this is a simple component. Okay, if you are looking at the simple component, it is the basic is the same, then they have all the component. Okay, for the component, it says what is the amount defined for the component too. Then we can have all these components. So that when you are defining by component, then we choose one of the component. We define the TCS item for one of these component. Here also you can see which item where the element mapping is happening here. Then they may be having salary range and all we can define that. Now we'll come to one more thing called rates. We'll look at the rate here. Okay, now I'm going for rate. Okay, your screen may not look like this because this is a Redwood enabled. Uh, Sometime you may have the classic one. Okay, here the same thing. The information is same here. Here also information here. Here they define their the rate structure is. So we are going to create a item for one of this rate. Okay. So if you want to get all this information, then you have to define a one item for all the rates. Then you have to get the information out of it. Okay. Otherwise, you can go for a simple salary, which is based on the salary basis. Okay. Now cancel. Now we'll get into the salary TCS item creation. Okay, compensation item. Okay, LDS. Yes. Okay, this is what we created last time. Creating a one here. So LESS salary. Okay. And I say what's the source type? I say simple salary. And it says what is the selection criteria, whether you want to have all salary or specific salary for a specific legislative group, or you want to basically extract the value for only specific salary basis. I'm going to all. Now after that it asks is give one more this classification whether you want all the salary basis type. Okay, it's not all the salary basis, all the salary basis type. You can choose. The safer side is all, so you get everybody. Or you want to go for a particular different item, you want to create for a different salary basis type, you can create it. I'm leaving it all here. The estimated amount here. I'm just saving it. Okay, I'm going to test it. Okay, validation by statement. Because last time we did by statement. I'm choosing one of the statement here. This automatic. You can choose the period. But this is what we are more interested in because we need a period. Okay, now what is the person? Okay, I create a tabby. Okay, now I validate the tabby. Now this person has got a 5,000 as a value. So if we are looking at here, probably he has got one entry in a month because it picks up the element from the salary basis, picked up the element entry, and from there it went and picked up the payroll period, which is different for a monthly, and it go through all the period within that 2018 and present the value for that on a monthly basis. Okay, if you are looking at the last one, see that this is what it is one, so basically January to December. You see that one entry, 12 entry. If you are looking at the detail give you a little more information here. So basically, whether it asks a salary basis, what is the annual value, probably it's going to give all this information. Okay, the prorated values, all this giving it for every processing. The reason is giving a little more information is many times what happen, the customer may not define the payroll period. And in this case, it is going to give only one value as a 60,000. In this case, 60,000 is going to 60,000. But their expectation is a monthly basis. So this probably tell you like, the payroll period is not available. That kind of information it provides to you. So make it easier for the customer to like debug rather than like, logging a bug or anything. Okay. That's it. So I'm going to create a one more item. So every lesson, salary by component. Okay, salary by component, simple component. Now you choose a legislative here. You find a legislative here. I go for a GBA, and then I'm picking by United States. Then I pick up the component. So I can have basic salary, adjustment, whatever component I want it. I put it in basic salary here. Then I am save. I'm not testing it. It's the same thing like what we seen in the previous one. Save. I can actually do a save and close directly. I mean, save and create another one directly. So ESS, so not ESS, ESS salary by rate. Okay. Now I'm going salary by rate. Okay. Now the same thing, GBA, legislative data group, rate group, and I'm going for the salary rate. Okay. Now, whatever the rates are there, it is going to listed here. You can search it also. Listed here, I'm going to for annual basis because we are going to create for only one. This one. Same story here. Like, what is the rate categories? Basically, the element is there. So, okay. And you can have estimated value. You can test the same thing. Now, I save and close. So, basically, if you are looking at that, automatically the status is in a complete. Okay. And you can have a rounding anything you define here, and every information is here. Okay. This is how you create a TCS item based on salary. For this session, we are ending it here. If you have any question, you can put it that. If you have any comments or opinion, please put it in commenting section. Until I see you in our next lesson. Bye.